This mess can go with this over here.
You're now live. We're living. Yay.
Okay.
Hey.
It's alive with Steph and Eileen and Cassie.
Cassie.
Otis.
Hey, everybody. How is everyone tonight? Hopefully y'all are doing well. We are doing
more
well.
organized than what we are.
If you guys could see the chaos that we have down here, it will drive you to eat pickles.
It's a pickle kind of week.
It feels like a pickle. It feels like we're in a pickle. It's a little bit of a pickle.
Okay. So I can get this going. Come on. Like me.
Oh yeah, that's right. We got to pull up the Facebook side.
Okay. Well, Pat's here. Pat made it. Yay. Hi, Pat. And Stan.
Pat and Stan. Okay, where am I at?
I don't know. I can't believe I found it faster than she did.
Well, that's because it pops up easier for you.
That's because you send me a link. The only reason I ever make it is because you send me something that says, click here.
Go here. Oh, wait.
Well, Dorothy's here. Hello, Dorothy and Jean. Let's see if Jean's going to try and win something tonight. Are we giving anything away? Because Jean always seems to win.
No. We haven't come up with a question. Well, we have our question of the evening, which is, what is your favorite wine? Is it a red wine or a white wine? Or do you like wine at all?
Or do you like cranberry apple juice?
Because Cassie has amazingly brought us another wonderful wine. I'm not a white wine drinker, but this one's actually really good. Mm-hmm. What's it called?
It's called Prairie Blanc, and it's from Red Barn Wines. It's a new wine that he just brought out to us. So I can show you it's really pretty.
And you guys remember, this is a local winery here in Story City.
Yes.
Actually from Story City, which is really, really cool.
It's not very often that you actually get something that local.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. This is in your backyard local. That's how local this is.
Mm-hmm. So local you could walk there.
And I wouldn't eat this with pickles. I think that would be a terrible mistake.
Yeah, that wouldn't be great.
Alrighty, guys.
This is not really one of the things we're talking about, but you can never go wrong if you're going to talk about a Quilter Select.
Actually, I'm glad you brought that up because we did finally get in more of our 45 rotary cutters.
Yay,
so if you guys have been itching to get one, we've been out of them for a while, and we finally got them in. They accidentally sent us the 60 millimeter ones instead, and we didn't need those. So,
well, I will tell you though, if you need the reason to get a 60 is if you're ever going to do a one block wonder quilt, so much easier to cut with that.
Multiple layers,
because you're always cutting at least 6 layers. So,
or when you're using your stripology ruler. Oh, I'm going to say that with force with my scissors. The stripology ruler. That's
with you.
Another good time to have that 60 millimeter ruler. So,
slightly dirty.
But see how easily she just cleaned that off?
Yep.
Let me go into the mode.
Oh, that's my favorite.
All right.
It's one of my favorite parts.
Easy and simple as just, let me see if I can do this. Pulling that down, and that comes right off. You see,
Usually
just like
you
that.
hold the other side so it doesn't go flying.
But if you notice, it is magnet. It has a magnet on there, so it should not fall off like I did unless you actually let it drop.
Well, if you let it hit the table wrong, it's going to do that.
Right. My bad.
Well, I mean, not gravity's fault. It's just the way it is.
And then it goes back on.
Okay, but yeah,
on the right side. There we go. Awesome. Just like that. That's how cool and awesome. And if you guys ever want to come in and just like cut on this, we'll let you find some scrap fabrics and let you guys try this out because it really is awesome and amazing. It's a good weight. It's like a tool. And like Steph says, when you got one of these guys or something similar, Fiskars or Olfa, this is like
really light, so it's like a toy.
It's like a toy, and this is a tool. So we always want to make sure we're using our tools. So here,
you have something substantial.
And I don't know if anybody else has this issue, but okay, my hand, as I've gotten older, my hand has started shaking. The weight actually weighs it down enough that it doesn't shake, so I can just do the cut normally. Because, I mean, who really wants to go when you're cutting? It's like a serrated edge that you hadn't planned on.
Yeah, I was going to say, unless you wanted that, then go ahead and do it.
But that's a special look all unto itself. So.
Yeah, that's a huge difference. That's really awesome.
It's substantial, isn't it?
Yeah. And then also I like that it can be both left and right handed.
That saved our work marriage.
Yeah.
Oh, what was it?
That was an entire saga for the first year.
Because I would make her, like, she would switch it to left hand with, on those, you have to switch it left or right.
With the minor in engineering.
Yeah, and so I'm like, no, you have to learn how to cut right-handed. I can't handle this because I was in the shop more often than she was. And so she can cut both left and right. So really, I did you a favor.
In your own words.
I did her a favor. So anyways.
Yeah,
but she wouldn't respond to the favor if I had made her cut left-handed.
No, because have you seen me cut left-handed? As much as I practice, I cannot do it to this day. It's not in me. I cannot do it. I'm so sorry.
Just get like a loop somehow.
I can't write left-handed. I can't do anything
one of those
left-handed.
rotary nets where you can always just spin it, just like they have up at Idaho.
Wax on, wax off. Okay, guys, sorry. We're getting a little woo out there.
It's
gonna be one of those days. All three of us are feeling very discombobulated today.
What was that? Mercury's retrograde or
Mercury retrograde or something. I don't know. It was a while ago, but it still feels, I don't know.
We saw it on Facebook.
The planets aren't straight.
The sun's gone quirky, and we're all feeling the effects. So anyways, so you guys, lots to talk about tonight. Of course, Shop Hop, we're into our second week. Yesterday was a full week that we've hit, and it's going well. We feel like we aren't seeing as many people, but I think that might be because of fuel prices and things going on like that. But we are excited, and those that have come in have been so fun. So that is Shop Hop. I want to remind you guys of these patterns if you'd like. They're super cute. It's using the panel and some of the other fabrics in the line to create these really sweet Iowa quilts. And
if you're lucky enough to get a panel.
Yes, because we're all out. So again, panels. Yeah.
They're hot.
They're hot.
They may shrink, but they're still hot. It's a cute pattern.
It's very cute pattern.
It's definitely, I would say it's still worth getting, so your project can just be a little bit small.
It's very cute.
Monica says something about Moscato.
Ooh, yes. Moscato.
And Jan Fitzpatrick says Riesling is her favorite.
Ooh, Riesling is good.
Oh, yes.
And Pat says she likes her 60 millimeter.
60 millimeter rotary cutter.
Mm-hmm. And Mary Lou's watching. So,
hi, Miss Aunt Mary Lou.
And Pat says she no longer drinks wine.
Oh.
You can drink with me, Pat.
Cassie and I are going, oh.
Poor Pat. You can have pineapple juice with me. That's okay.
Pineapple.
In small quantities, I know you can't have much.
We'll drink our wine, and you have your pineapple. And that's awesome.
It all works.
All right, guys. So, if you remember, every week we try to give you a little secret word. And that word is for you guys to take out to our website. Go to our newsletter section of the webpage, and then you plug that word in plus your information. And then we send you a little thank you for being part of our Facebook community. And this month's word is
Kringla.
Why? Because it was in front of us.
It's delicious.
We're still celebrating Scandinavian Days, even if it's not happening here. But at least our roads are open, so you can get to us.
Yay! So Kringla is your password for our Facebook community. And so again, go out to our Facebook, itsotempting.com, go to the newsletter section, and then you will find it there where you put your info so we can email that very lovely little gift. So.
And for those of you who are Scandinavianly challenged, it's Kringla. Not difficult. At least we're not doing lutefisk.
And nobody took me up on my challenge where they went and ate lutefisk. I was a little disappointed in that, you guys.
You're a lot smarter than she thought you were is when it comes to process.
No. Oh, you guys are awesome. No, I love you guys. So what else we got? What else we have? We are going to have a bit of Cassie's Corner today. She's brought some goodies from her shop, so I'm excited to see what she brought. She's brought something that looks a little bit like a sword. Or is it a sword? It's a...
Should I go grab it? Like not a lance. What is that? Is that what it is?
It's the thing where you do
on the horses?
Oh.
Yeah. I don't know. Anyway,
jousting?
Jousting. What is it called then?
I don't know.
That's fine.
It's a jousting stick.
Jousting stick. This side probably.
Okay, tell us about that.
Okay, so this is actually a stake that you can put into the ground, and for those who like to drink wine still.
Or for those who want to borrow their neighbor's wine bottles.
Or just have an extra bottle that would fit into it. You can put your wine bottle in here once it's empty. This one's not. And then it comes with actually a little light that you can put into it that's solar powered, and then it'll light it up. So you basically have a little lamp or a lantern.
That is really cool.
Out in your yard or wherever you decide to put it.
Okay, can I just say it has a before and after use. Now, she just said you would put the wine bottle in it after it is empty. However, I say that you should put it in before so that it is near you as you're sitting in your lawn chair out in your yard drinking.
I'm not going to lie. I actually thought that that's what it was when we were initially looking at it. And I was like, oh, you just put the empty bottle in there. I'm like, that's not what I would have done. But it is true. Yeah.
So if you want to be really popular with your neighbors, you set it at the end of your driveway. And then as they drive by, not that we're promoting drinking and driving.
No.
Oh, yeah, that's wrong.
Okay, when they're on their evening walk,
please drink responsibly.
carry their glass with them.
Yes.
Or it could just be a...
Oh my gosh, would that not be like the coolest community event ever if you had this and people just walked around and then
just like a little wine tasting
wine tasting in your neighborhood.
You get those little glasses, like the medicine cups.
Yeah.
I'll try the next one.
And when the event's not going, you can let people know you're part of the event by putting your lights in there, and then next time they know.
It's kind of like trick or treating, isn't it, guys?
The adult version of trick or treating.
Adult version. Okay, we're probably losing audience here because we're just like, okay, guys.
Okay.
So that's just a little something from Cassie's Corner. So we're going to continue on. I don't think I want to talk about that.
Fencing is what Monica said.
Fencing. Thank you. That was what I was trying to think
makes
of.
more sense.
And Irina Robertson says she so needs that.
Oh, yeah.
And SCW
I know where Irina's from. She's from Oregon.
Okay.
So we're going to have to figure that one out.
That would be an interesting thing to ship because if you only wrapped her, it's like wrapping a present kind of thing.
So, all right. So again, Shop Hop, you guys, make sure that you are getting your Shop Hop magazine. This is important because obviously it's got your
passport.
Thank you. Your passport in here, which is not that. It's that. And it also has 6 really awesome patterns in here. And not just quilt patterns. There's a tote bag. There's a journal cover that you can do in there. It's just some really cute things.
And it also has a map of all the stores that you could visit.
And even if you don't plan on visiting any of these stores at all this year, like
except us
and Iowa Falls, of course, you have this map so you know what stores there are. And if you happen to be heading in that direction, you can go, oh, hey, we're going to hit up these quilt shops.
Irina says we're gaining audience members with wine sticks.
I forgot something.
We're going to get so popular. So...
Okay, so
anyway, I don't know what you're doing, so
I forgot to grab this. Okay, something else for you guys to make sure that you are doing while you're out shop hopping and planning your trip is this is Iowa's online source for everything. It is Iowa Quilt Network and Iowa Antique Network. And if you go out to their Facebook page, you guys will see where you have like this map with all these flags in it. And of course, the flags are for quilt shops and wineries and antique stops and food and lodging and all this kind of stuff. So this is a really cool resource to help you guys plan your trip as well.
Kinds of options.
Yeah.
So I want you to show them what you have been up to in the last hour. We're having like a sewing competition. We both came up with ideas. We're like, okay, sew.
Do it.
Do it. You can do this. You can do this.
So in our classroom that we have, if you guys have been in here, that Dwayne, her husband, worked on for us, I have set up my little sewing area, and I've been working on, well, I'll start with this.
Yeah.
So I've been working on this Stripology Mixology quilt. That's as far as I've gotten. And if you guys know me, I hate pinning. But we're working on a bias, and I'm working on a card table, so it's like this, bouncing, so it makes it hard to sew. So I actually took the time, and I pinned all these. So, yeah.
Which you know how desperate she must be if she's actually pinning things.
I really hate pinning because I just wind up stabbing myself all the time. But I will tell you, I do really love these pins. These are, what do we call these? The
magic pins?
Magic pins.
Those are the quilters.
Yeah, the patchwork ones.
Yeah.
These are really awesome because they are very easy to
well, they're super sharp.
Grab, yeah.
And it's nice because they have that end part that does not does not melt under your iron.
Yeah.
So that's really nice. Plus, it's big enough you can actually grip it. It's not the kind where you're trying to grip it with your
It's
no
not
fingernails.
like, oh, grab that. I want to show what Ed did for us.
Okay.
Okay. It's not like these guys. It's not like your grandmother's pins. Those suck.
Those are awful.
We didn't say that.
So this is my stack that I've pinned. It took me forever because I'm not used to pinning. So,
But that's where she started.
But that's where I started. And then I'm like, oh, we should do this. So we got these super cute panels. And I'll have you grab that one. This is the winter one. They're gnomies.
And there's 4 on each.
They're so cute.
But there's a reason why there's only 3 here.
Just like
Yeah.
Kilroy.
And I love the fact that those are all little costumes. Like,
Yeah.
this is a mummy.
Mummy. This
And
is
she's
a
a
witch. We don't know what that is.
Yeah.
Either
It's a
that-
spider or
oh,
something.
Goblin, maybe?
Oh, I bet you it's monster.
Frankenstein. Is that
Frankenstein's
Frankenstein?
monster.
Frankenstein. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That one.
So super cute panels, but these are awesome because they're not just like a panel; they're actually a something to do with. So you pick your own background, and our husbands chose that fabric last night, and then you sew them up and you stuff them. And I have not finished stuffing this guy. The hands might be a little awkward because I was quickly sewing it. So, but it makes these cute little gnomes. How awesome are these? So you get 4 per panel. And 5/8 of a yard of fabric will do the backing for all of them. So it's very, very minimal as far as that's concerned.
It's not a huge price.
And not a lot of...
And you get 4. So, I mean, if you get 4 for, that's a 5/8 of a yard of fabric plus 1 panel. I mean, that's like $5 a.
Of course, the panel's $1 million. I'm kidding. It's not.
But if you want to pay $1 million, we will not turn you down.
We will take it. We think of how much more fabric we could buy if we got $1 million. I'm just saying.
Pat thought of a name for the guys since they work on Wednesdays. Work on Wednesday guys, aka Wow guys.
Oh.
Well, we were actually talking about that, and we decided that it's going to be Men at Work Wednesday, or Men at Work on Wednesday.
Men at Work
Men at
Wednesdays.
Work.
But we did actually think of wow.
Yeah, it was just a different meeting.
That was not what it
It's better if you don't know. It's better if we didn't know.
That was my fault. Okay. So anyways.
Thank you, Pat, for the help.
Yes.
I appreciate it.
So we have those cute panels. And to go with those cute panels, specifically the Halloween version, we have these, what we sometimes like to call go-lists or
Blenders?
not blenders, but there's another word. Coordinates
Oh, yeah.
to go with it. That's the fancy term for these. So some of these really cute. This is a really nice purple.
And they have the same design on them, but have 4 different patterns, 4 different colorways of the same design. So,
because sometimes you just don't know what color you're going to need, but the design is awesome, so you just get it all. Actually, I really like the feel of that fabric.
it is. It's nice fabric.
And orange. So very Halloween-y. And then we've got this one. And yeah.
The thing that's funny is that one goes well with that fabric.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't that cute? And it's so funny because, like, when you see fabric like this with it all kind of all over the place, they usually call it tossed, whatever it is. So it's like tossed gnomes. Toss your gnomes.
I suppose it's better than tossing cookies.
Yeah, true. And then this is my favorite. Pumpkins on black with orange polka dots. How cute
And
is that?
happy pumpkins, no less.
Super cute.
They're so cute. So either that's teeth or that's that little jiggly thing in
Dingling
the back. Dingling thing. Little dingling thing in the back.
Okay.
Oh.
Although there's 2 on that one.
There's 2 on that one?
There's
Dorothy
2.
cut.
Would that be?
Yeah.
We only have 1.
It's a different species.
Well, you never know about gnomes.
Okay.
We may not
Oh
get
my
through
gosh,
tonight.
yeah.
I may be the only one who knows that we didn't get through tonight.
All right, what else do we have?
Well, did you talk about Ed?
Oh, okay. So we have a customer, Ed, who has come in, and him and his wife are just wonderful people. And I have to stop here.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I have to say that I think the best part about owning a quilt shop is that we meet the best people.
We really do.
We meet the best people. You guys are customers, and you guys who watch us and interact with us on here, you guys are just awesome. And I think we've said this before. I know we said this before. If we didn't have to make money in order to keep this place open and buy more fabric and stuff like that, it would be like our privilege just to like get fabric and give it away and interact with you guys. And I think that's like the joy that we get as shop owners.
The days are definitely better when people come in. You know, it's even better if people buy things. But it's people just cheer up our day most of the time.
So yes, so that is one of the biggest blessings that we've gotten from opening the shop is getting to be around you guys. So thank you.
Yes.
Now back to Ed. Ed came in and he made this little cutie, this little pin cushion. It's like a little birdie, and he's just so adorable with his like little patchwork, and I just think he's so sweet. So thank you, Ed. I don't know if you and your wife are watching, but thank you so much. He's so cute, and we need to name him. We don't know what to name him. We've thought of a few things.
But if you have any suggestions, we'll definitely consider them.
Let us know. And I feel kind of bad for putting pins in him. I was going to call him Ed, but then I thought, that might be kind of like voodoo dollish. Not that I believe in that, but like I don't want to like even take the remote chance. Right? So, yes. So this is our little chickadee.
Monica agreed with me that it's the UV one.
Okay. Yep.
And she would know.
She would know. She would know. Okay, you guys. So what else do we have? Steph, what do you got going on over here?
Well, okay, so when Eileen was making her gnome in the last hour, I went off and decided I wanted to try and deal with, okay, so the Hunter Star, my favorite pattern ever, okay?
Which is what this is going to be eventually.
And Marty has something called Set N. This is for people who like to work with really little things. Like if you want to make a mini quilt or something along those lines. So,
itty bitty living space.
Itty bitty living space. So I decided to grab two fabrics. And one I begged Eileen that we keep here. And it just hasn't been as popular as I thought it might.
But we like it.
I like it. So this is...
Oh my gosh, that looks so stinking cool.
It does. Awesome. And it's not sewn together, guys. I had to do a little cheating because let's just face it.
And what do we call that? Pin and pray.
Pin and pray.
PP.
Pin and pray as opposed to other possibilities. But anyway, so this is my little tiny piece, and it makes smaller than an 8-inch block.
It's
so
really
all
cool.
of these, it's like a 6.5, 7-inch block or something like that. But it's going to be shrinking because this is not actually sewn. So
isn't that cool, you
anyway,
guys?
But they're just fun little tiny pieces, and it's just sort of a unique thing. I would say that if you make something this size, you definitely want to shrink the length that you're sewing because it will hit more often that way, so it's less likely to wonk all over the place. But anyway, so yeah, this was my little thing. So we'll see what happens with the rest of it if I have more time to sew.
And the Set N that she's talking about, guys, look how itty bitty these little templates are.
Those are so cute.
They're the most cutest things in the world. And this is one of the sets.
This is one of the pieces.
Yeah. This is one of the sets that I really wanted to get because I love teeny tiny things. So.
Well, and see, okay, so these were the two fabrics on the bolt.
Did you want me to grab that?
Well, that would look too, but
too late.
I got this. So this is the one that I wanted to keep here, but just hasn't been as popular.
Which goes good with your shirt.
It really, well, and that was why I liked it so much. But this went with the same pattern that we had that made famous by our Doctor Who.
That's right.
So it's obviously a really good color, and they go well together. We also have some, if you'd rather do pink, you could do that. There's some greens, light blues. So, I mean, you can make it whatever you want, but I just thought, and I'm not a pink person, but I do like brights.
I think
and that's where that pink is coming in.
I personally think that this is the correct choice.
I like it. I like it.
It's correct. It's
so right. Anyway, there hopefully will be more updates on that one. But that was my little, hey, it's an hour before we go in. Let's see what we can make.
Yeah, because the last time we did that, we came up with this idea. What did I name these? The Munchies Pot Holder Kit. So this little lovely doohickey, which you get cookies and brownies and this mysterious green fabric behind there, makes this beautiful pot holder. It's like super simple. amazing. It's kind of this, flip and sew type thing with, yes, you guessed it, marijuana on the backside. So the munchies, kind of
Canada
fun.
said that somebody passed away, and I'm wondering who.
Oh no.
You heard she passed away.
I don't know.
Okay. But Denise made it to watch, so that's a good.
It's not Denise,
Sorry,
so we're happy.
I don't know who you're talking
know.
about, but that's okay.
Unless she's talking about Marty. You're not talking about Marty,
I
are
hope
you?
you're not talking about Marty. I would be sick.
Okay, somebody Google that for
Okay.
us.
Or Canada, let us know who passed away.
Yeah.
Now I'm getting nervous.
Okay, Kathy over here on Iowa Falls page, she says answer to this week's question is yes, which means I think she likes both. So, thank you. That's a good answer. Okay.
So, moving on through our mess.
What do we got? Oh, should we talk about that?
Yes, I think we should.
Okay, so let's start with this.
Marty Michelle passed away.
Really?
Oh my gosh, guys.
Okay,
No, I had not heard that.
No, we had not heard that. That's not good.
Ooh.
So if you guys have heard us before talk about Marty Michelle, we actually met her at Market fall of 2019. No, spring of 2019. And we got to know her really well then. And then she invited us that following August to Grand Ruler training in Atlanta, where we spent 4 or 5 days with her.
Mm-hmm.
And one day in particular, we spent all day with her at her office, her offices. And we got the privilege of helping her move her library from one office space to her actual office space. And so we got a sneak peek into Marty Michelle, like her personal journey through her books and her resources and things like that she had for her quilting journey. And we got to listen to her and
part of her world for a day.
And that was absolutely, absolutely amazing. She definitely, when she took us to the airport, it was hugs and kisses when we left. Not any, she made you feel like it's mom.
Yeah. Well, we immediately adopted her.
Yeah.
Whether she wanted us or not, I'm not sure.
So her and Brenda was her Gal Friday that would help her. So yeah, so we're going to just keep going. We're going to talk about Villa Rosa. And if you guys know, we love our Villa Rosa patterns here, both at Story City and Iowa Falls. And one of the cool things that we've kind of figured out with Villa Rosa is that they will send us patterns, like the newest and latest patterns, every month at the beginning of the month. And so we've been trying to develop a Villa Rosa of the Month Club, and you've heard us mention that in the past. And I think we've come up with it. And so what we have come up with is Villa Rosa of the Month Club. I know, it's unique.
It's pretty creative.
It's creative, So essentially, if you would like to join, what's going to happen is you have a $5 registration fee, and that just tells us that you want to participate with us. That's like holding your spot for that.
We didn't want to do a $25 or $30, anything huge. This is Villa Rosa's.
This is Villa Rosa's. So for $5, give us a holler here at not Iowa Falls, Story City. It's so tempting. And we will get your information, obviously your mailing address, your name. We will take your credit card because we're going to keep that on file, because what we want to do is we want to make this, when we get it, it just goes straight out to you guys. So it's going to be streamless. It's going to be like those fun.
Streamlined.
Yeah, very streamlined. It's going to be
streamless.
Streamless. Oh, pickles. It's going to be very easy for you guys. We want to make it as easy as possible. So that way you guys too can enjoy the latest and greatest Villa Rosa patterns. And again, these are really fun. They're inexpensive. So we get anywhere from 6 to 8 different patterns at a time. This month we've got one called Heyday.
I think that one's cute.
Yeah. And this takes 2.5-inch strips. And on the back side, it will tell you like 2.5-inch strips or whatever pre-cuts. This one's assorted fabrics, 2.5-inch. So this one's called Cake Day. And guys, you know me, I love this because I love food.
She really does.
I do.
Not that I don't, but.
This one, another food.
Pilaf.
Pilaf.
Does that look like rice?
Looks like rice pilaf.
Okay, so that one actually takes about 16 fat quarters. So then you just divide it. You need 8 light, 8 dark. And after that, you end up with a whole bunch of little pieces.
Itty bitty pieces. That one is really cool. Go ahead and tell me about that one, Cassie.
Whirlpool. That one's really pretty. So looks like quarter yard each, 9 dark fabrics, and then 9 light fabrics, also quarter yard.
Perfect. So you know what's really fun about these, you guys? She just said it's a quarter yard of 9 light and 9 dark, right? And you could do, you know, they've got kind of grays and yellows and I don't know what that other color is in there. But when you're shop hopping, you've got a pattern like that. And we've had other shop hoppers in the past where they'll take that pattern and they will each like, okay, it's your turn at the shop. So you guys get to pick out the fabric that you're going to get to go for that pattern. And then they get enough for, if there's 3 people, that all 3 of them would have that same fabric. And then it kind of makes it like a little game. So that's what's really unique about these.
It's another way to make shop hop more entertaining.
Yeah.
And like I've always said, if you're not having fun on shop hop, then you need to go home.
Mm-hmm.
Because you need to relax and that's the whole point of shop hop.
Shop hop is about getting together with your quilty friends or even your not so quilty friends, because I went on a shop hop in Washington, the Western Washington shop hop, and I took my best friend Teresa. She's into beads and baubles and things, and so we hit up quilt shops and we hit up bead shops, and that was the one in particular, Shipwrecked, I think that was its name. It was really fun. So you can do more than shop hopping, which is where this comes in handy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, next one we have something called taffy, and again this is using 2.5-inch strips, and then this one is actually a remake.
I was going to say we've had that one before.
If you saw this one before, it was a bit of a longer card, so they must have redone it to make it more succinct, is my guess. So this is kind of nice, and it blends in with the other cards, so it doesn't stick out like a sore thumb, and it's the same price.
A lot of people liked that.
True.
It stuck out. They knew which one it was.
True. So now, if you were to sign up for our club, you would be getting this in the mail shortly after we receive them automatically, and these would be your new Villa Roses. So I do.
And this time we had how many? 6?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, 6.
Typically, it's 6 to maybe 8.
6 to maybe 8. And so you would get them in the mail. So you guys. Right now, I think we have 5 or 6 people that would like to do that or interested in. I do have an email list going, so I will be sending those that are interested information about that email, and then just information on how you guys can get signed up for it. And that is including our Iowa Falls store and our Story City store. So you guys are both, everything is going to come out of Story City.
But you can also pick it up in Story City or pick it up in Iowa Falls.
If you choose not to have it shipped to.
If you choose not to have it shipped. But the shipping is obviously going to be very efficient, and we'll get that right out. But if you choose to have it picked up, then we'll just hold on to it for you.
Yes.
But I think what we'll probably do is still run it through and have it charged and ready to go. So all we have to do is hand it to you.
You literally will just come in, and when you guys sign up, you just need to indicate to us, do you want to pick it up in Story City or Iowa Falls, so we know which direction it needs to go to.
Yep.
So again, we're going to streamline that for you and make it seamless. That's what the word I was trying to use, not streamless.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, that makes more sense.
To make it as seamless as possible for you guys. So, all right, what do we have next?
Can we pick the Villa Rosa patterns at the shop?
No, so it is the ones that are coming in automatically.
It's the new ones that come in.
Right.
We're in sort of like our own little monthly club where they send it to us, but we can choose to have more come. And that's what we're extending
more
to
being
you.
Quantity
but
of
these
the
are
ones.
all new.
Yeah, these are all new that are come. So yeah, we won't talk about that.
Yeah. Well, I do have this.
Let's talk about that before we talk about that.
Okay. So I don't know how many of you have been in to see these fabrics. These are Stephanie
so
Brandenburg's
pretty.
fabrics, and they're awesome.
And who is Miss Stephanie Brandenburg?
She is an amazing artist who has her own shop, and her mother has a shop down it's Fern Hill. It's in Amanis. Thank you. I needed words. We've discussed words are not really our strong point right now, which is great for Facebook Live.
We don't need words.
Anyway, sometimes people just don't know what to do with these. And Stephanie made a wonderful quilt that, of course, I don't have the pattern for, so I'm trying to adapt something. So,
she's also our amazing Northcott rep. So
That she is.
she's awesome.
So I have cut to that end strips of all of these fabrics, all 2 of these fabrics. So anyway, I've got a whole bunch of strips here, and I'm going to be, so I'm going to be making something along the lines of this, but not exactly this.
But what are we going to call it?
We're going to call it CT scan. Because this is X-ray and it is going to be modified. So I just decided that maybe we should call it CT scan.
It's a CT scan. So if any of you guys out there need to go get a CT scan, rather than thinking, oh, this is horrible, you can think of a beautiful quilt.
You can make your own quilt. And hopefully I'll actually get to the point where I make that too. I don't know. Sewing is sort of hit and miss anymore for me.
We
But
tried.
it will be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it. If it turns out anything like the one that Stephanie had,
Hers is beautiful.
was amazing.
It was amazing.
And it's definitely not meant for people who like subdued colors,
No.
because this is awesome.
Okay, question. Shall we do Cassie's Corner? Let's get out some of Cassie's
Okay.
goodies.
Oh,
And let's let Cassie talk since we can't find words.
that sounds like a good idea.
All right, I'm gonna leave the jousting thing over here.
What was
Yeah.
the word again that she used?
Fencing.
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 The fencing's the word.
Darn it, I tried. See, I don't have words either. Okay.
I'm gonna play.
Didn't jousting involve a horse though, and fencing is just...
Yes. Yes.
So it depends on whether you want a
Don't
horse
you say
involved.
touche in fencing?
I have no idea.
I don't know.
Maybe.
I have no
It's
idea.
a French word.
Yeah.
You could yell fromage.
Those are
or something.
cute.
Yes. So, one thing we have talked about on this before is that we have Life is Good shirts, but I don't know if I said that we have men's shirts. So these,
You did not.
Yeah, so we have a few selections of men's shirts. Father's Day's coming up.
That's adorable. I'm gonna bring it closer. Little patch on there that says, do what you love what you do. I love that.
And one of the awesome, I just love this company. They're really awesome. But yeah.
That feels good too.
Mm-hmm. And they're not going to shrink. I believe they're called pre-shrunk for softness. Or pre-washed for softness, I think is what they say. Anyway, so they're awesome. So this was one of the men's shirts we have. And
Men's shirts.
to go with that. Well, yeah, they don't have to be men's shirts. One that I thought was cute was Grilling Like a Villain.
Grilling like a villain. Oh, I like that.
If you have anybody in your life that loves to grill, this is a really fun shirt too. And it's lightweight. It's like that summer weight. So,
Oh, that's a really cute shirt.
Oh, that is nice.
yeah. So, just something.
So how much are these shirts?
So, I think they're all $28.50.
$28.50. And so you guys remember, $28.50 might seem a little spendy, but this actually, some of the proceeds goes to
10% of the entire year's proceeds of Life is Good go to Kids in Need.
Kids in Need. So it does, part of the sales, they do go to a good cause. And now I saw her fold that, and now I feel like I'm a folding failure. I must try again.
What is it, Marie?
Marie Kondo.
Yeah.
If it doesn't bring you joy, get rid of it.
Get rid of it. I can't do that though. That would bring me less joy.
Yeah.
And then I've got one that I thought was fun. Whine a Little, Laugh a Lot.
Oh, I love this shirt. How much is it?
$28.50.
Oh, duh.
It's still $28.50.
Yeah.
This one might have to go home with me. I like this one.
Yeah. So they're really cute. They're fun.
Pat says fencing uses either an epi or a foil.
A foil.
Oh, I knew a foil, but I didn't know what an epi was.
Like an EpiPen?
Yeah,
Like
that's
an
what I thought. An EpiPen, okay. Are you
Oh my
having
God.
an allergic reaction?
I don't know any
Ah.
of those things. We'll just pretend. Okay.
Oh my gosh, that's so cute. Okay.
We're going to go with like the theme of
American
I guess, 4th of
dogs.
July, maybe? I don't know.
American dogs.
But this, we got these new
Do
canteens.
the
in.
backdrop.
Oh, there we go. Anyways, this dog was so
That's
cute.
so cute.
I just had to bring him in. Had to share him with other people. This is a company called Primitives by Kathy. We just started carrying their line. They have a lot of like signs and stuff. But one thing we loved about that company is they work with people with like, just I'm trying to think of. They call it Friends of Kathy is the program that they do, and it's a non-for-profit, so all the proceeds of that goes back to the artists, and the artists have special needs.
Oh, that's cool.
So it's really cool. That's the reason we wanted to carry their line, is because they also have a really good cause to go with it. So, but it's really neat. They have some really cute things.
And I'm going to stop you here.
Yes.
Because I think for those that are new to our show that have not heard, we call you Cassie's Corner, but she's really from her business that her and her mom own is called Creative Endeavors.
Mm-hmm.
And so maybe we just touch on a little bit about your guys's and why you have these things.
Yeah. So Mom and I decided to open up the shop because we really wanted to support local artisans, companies with good causes, just knowing that we're bringing stuff in to help not only our community, but other communities that that we just really feel strongly about. So whenever we're trying to source or find new things, we're trying to look for local, we're trying to look for small businesses, we're trying to look for good causes. So that's kind of where we're at.
So it's very good to buy from Creative Endeavors.
Yes.
What else you got?
We have, Veronica Score here in town. She makes these awesome, I'm going to call them coffee koozies.
Oh.
You can put them on your coffee cups. I got to go this way. But these, she crochets them in her free time, and then she finds different like pop culture patches that she puts on.
Is that Groot?
Mm-hmm.
Baby Groot?
Baby Groot.
Baby Groot.
I don't know who this little dude is, but he's cute. Or she, whatever. That person. They're that thing.
Okay.
Bang.
That thing.
Bang.
But they're just really fun, and we've got lots of different kinds. I think we even have like Jurassic Park, and Hamilton is one of them. Yeah, so just they're really cool. We just got them in last month, and so I really wanted to showcase what she does. They're really soft too.
Oh yeah, they are.
She
They're
is
so
a good
adorbs. I like how she does. Well, I don't know if she does it or if it comes that way, but like the stitching around that's really cute.
Yeah, I don't know if that's just part of the patch or not. But
And that's only $7 for that. That's not bad at all.
No.
yeah,
And I
Not
like
bad at all.
what? Now who makes these?
Veronica Score.
Scores. Okay.
You've heard of Lars?
Yeah.
Yes.
You may have gone to the musical.
Yes.
This is his wife.
Oh, okay.
So very fun.
Very cool.
And then we just got back in. We sold out of them for a long time. But we've got some stud earrings, and these come from a lady named Jean Hobby. And she does just lots of different.
I'm gonna date myself. That's just Studley, man.
Yeah.
How old are
Yes.
you? Have you used the word Studley?
I have actually. But yeah, so yeah, just really fun earrings that she brings in, and they all, I mean, depending on what you're wearing, they kind of catch the light in whatever you're
That's
wearing.
really cool. Oh, I like that. Those will look really good on you, Steph. Those blue
Oh,
ones.
I like that color.
Yeah.
That's pretty much the color for the shop that we were always trying to go for. It's that
Yes.
purple.
Yes.
Yes.
And I know it's a made up color, but,
Well,
but it is. It's the blue, purple, indigo.
Yeah,
I like those. I like those.
Iridescent?
Iridescent, yes.
Yes. Okay. Hey, I got the right word.
It
And
looks
how much
like
are those?
So these are all, they're $15, and they're dichroic glass. So these go into a kiln, and that's what gives them the
that iridescent
that different color. Yep. Now the black
Are you
ones-
collecting?
You can't get those. Sorry. It's mine.
Those really are pretty.
They are.
Those are pretty.
Because you know whose birthday's coming up next month?
Let's just promote that.
Yes.
You didn't see this.
I know nothing. I'm old. I will forget by tomorrow.
This is why I bring Cassie on, so I can shop without leaving my shop.
I hate that works.
It's
And
like I don't
then
actually have to take everything home.
yeah. These are jar jackets. I think I brought them
Yes.
on before. Okay, but I just wanted to bring them out again.
Because it's summertime and we need to re-explore those.
Yes, so they're just really awesome if you like to drink out of mason jars or reuse your mason jars that you have at home. These are jar jackets, and these are a woman-owned company, which is why I absolutely adore them. But also because these can stay on your jar, they go in your microwave, dishwasher, freezer. Pretty much anything you probably do with a mason jar. If you're drinking out of it, you can do with it on there. So
Okay.
and we've got multiple colors. This is just the pink one because it was easy to grab. And then we have a set of 4 of just the green ones too. And then
But wait, there's more.
wait, there's more. Oh, this is the last thing I think I brought. We just got in a line of cards.
Oh, cool.
And they're really cool. They are from a woman named Dory Patrick. She is, and I'm going to forget, it's either Cedar Falls or Cedar Rapids.
I get those two confused all the time.
I can't remember right now, but if you go to dorypatrick.com, you'll find her. But she has the most amazing cards that are absolutely hilarious. Like, maybe swearing will help. That could be used for a lot of things, I think. Do one brave thing today, then run like hell. Sorry if I just... this one's called Courage Above Fear. And this is a crack. Punch today in the face. And then know your worth and then add tax. That one's one of my favorites too.
Those are all
perfect.
really good.
Those are perfect for any small business.
They really are.
But I mean, it's also good for humans in general to know your worth. And
then
I should look to see how much these are first before I start to. They're only $5.
Yeah. And another cool thing is she is a fabric artist.
I'm sorry.
No, you're
I just
fine.
read the blank inside, and if anybody has seen Reagan, the comedian Reagan, I forget what his whole name is. He does his whole skit on blank inside cards, like you're blank inside. Sorry.
There's Frankenstein, and then there's blank inside.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Keep going.
It's good. She's a fabric artist, which is another reason
Really?
I really wanted to bring in it, because a lot of the stuff that you see here is going to be fabric that she has. I don't know if she decoupaged it or not, but and it actually kind of looks like some of the fabric you have decoupaged.
Okay.
But anyways, but she has a lot of really cool things. So not only does she do cards, but she does signs. She doesn't wholesale her signs, but she does wholesale her cards, which is why we wanted to bring them in. But
interesting.
Yeah, she's a really awesome person. So if you ever want to Google something cool, DoryPatrick.com.
We should look that up.
Okay.
Maybe if she's got fabric, we could sell the fabric. You sell the cards, we sell the fabric.
I don't know if she actually does
Makes the
make
fabric.
I think
the fabric,
she probably uses
but she
fabric.
uses the fabric.
Gotcha. Mixed media art.
Exactly.
Gotcha, which is amazing. Okay, guys, that is Cassie's Corner, Creative Endeavors. It is just a block and a half or 2 blocks down east.
Across the street.
Across the street from us. And she's got some super cute stuff in there. If you've been or watched some of our previous shows, she also has brought in beer bread.
Yes.
Which is so good.
Yeah, which somehow ended up at our house.
So you guys, definitely worth looking into and going to Cassie's place.
And since the last time I've been here, I tried the cinnamon bread.
Was it good?
With the beer, and it was phenomenal.
What kind of beer?
I couldn't even taste it. My mom got it was for her. My mom has she doesn't really have celiac, but does. Anyway, she has a gluten intolerance, and so we tried the gluten-free version. So she had a gluten-free beer.
Okay.
And I have no idea what kind it was, but it was really good.
So cinnamon beer bread is worth a try. So basically, it's like packaged. It's like the packaged bits, and then you just add your own beer. And I did Guinness that one time for St. Patty's Day, and I think I did it wrong. And then you made the everything.
Yes.
It's kind of like the everything bagel, and that was amazing. But you don't remember what kind of beer you used.
It was a lager. That's all I know.
Okay. It was what your husband had.
It was whatever my husband had in the fridge.
Well, that's usually how beer bread is made. It's whatever was in the fridge.
Yes. Yeah. So that was amazing. Okay. Thank you, Cassie.
Yes.
Okay. Now, you guys.
Time for your favorite part?
No, I'm going to talk about this. And then we'll go to that because this will make that feel better for me.
Okay.
For me. Okay, so if you guys have known, we've been talking about Emma at the Block of the Month, and we've had to postpone it until June. Well, unfortunately, due to circumstances that are beyond our control, we have to postpone it again, and I'm going to say till August. Supposedly now we're supposed to get the fabric July 18th, which just happens to be my son's birthday, which I don't know why you need to know that.
It's quite the birthday present.
There you go.
I'm sure he'd be thrilled.
Yeah, so... And if we were to try to start it in July, I don't think that's going to happen.
We wouldn't have time to get your kids ready.
So we're going to push it to August, and we're going to continue to do the same Saturdays in August. So be looking for an email from me, and if you're I think there's one person out there that's part of the club that doesn't have an email, I will call you and let you know. So be on the lookout for an email that we're talking about that. However,
I'm sorry, it is really nothing.
It's beyond our control. It is a beautiful quilt, and I didn't grab the little thing.
You guys have seen it.
You've seen it.
It's okay.
But on the other side, that does give a chance for those of you who have not signed up. It's not too late to get yourself signed up for that. It is a beautiful quilt. It's a block of the month. It's going to be amazing. Pat Minnick is,
do a great job.
yeah, she's going to be here leading it at Story City. I will be leading it at Iowa Falls. So it's going to be lots of fun. And you guys know when you come in here and hang out with us, we just have a good time.
You never know what's going to happen.
You never know. You never know. So
we certainly don't know what's going to happen. So how can you?
So be on the lookout for that. And those that have already signed up for that, if you get a friend to sign up, then you will get $5 off your first block of the month, your first block. So a little incentive to get your friends to sign up. So
And that does say that Emma is worth the wait. So it's worth it. Plus, you think about it, sometimes you're a little busy in the summer. So this might be a better time to actually start it anyway, because it's about the time you're getting back into the whole school and work and that kind of stuff. So it might be a better time to do it in the first place.
It's all about timing.
Yep.
All about timing. And sometimes even if we plan and things don't happen, maybe that's just what it's meant to be. You meet people or things start in when it's supposed to start or when you meet people. So there you go. Okay. Now,
I didn't bake. I didn't.
And
cook,
neither did I.
didn't do anything. She made it.
I did. I made it this time.
Eileen cooked, made it. I don't know.
I
assembled,
saucepanned it and microwaved it.
Okay, but she did it.
So what did I do?
Okay, I'll look that up. You keep talking.
So what we did peanut butter bars, oatmeal bars. I don't know the official name of it, but I love peanut butter and chocolate. And so I made these little beauties, and they're just scrumdiddlyumptious.
They look really
And it's
the schnozberries taste like schnozberries.
And it is country register. So there you go.
So we've got our beautiful country register, guys, and we've got some really cool articles out of here.
This is the May-June issue.
May June, and it's just super cute. Really, and you know, if you get this, it's not just for the recipes and for the articles, but it also has some great information on shop hops that are happening, different quilt shows that are happening. So there's a lot of good information that's happening in the country register, and plus, I just love their covers.
Cassie should advertise.
You should advertise in here.
We thought about it actually.
Because what's really cool is on the back side, it goes by region and then by the city, and then you get to see, what's in that city? Mm-hmm. Well, there's that and that and that and that. So that's cool.
Let's go to that city.
Cool.
Let's go check it out.
See, we give you all these resources for you guys to use to plan your trips, to make the most of your gas money while you're out and about.
Travel in a group.
Yes.
That's going to make the most of your gas money.
It's going to make the most of it.
For sure.
So one of the things, it called for a half a cup of butter and then all of the rest of the stuff, brown sugar and all that kind of stuff. I would say I would use more butter because I don't feel like it held the oats together very well.
There are 3 cups of oats.
Versus a half a cup of butter. Or, excuse me, 1 cup of butter.
1 cup of unsalted butter and a half cup of brown sugar. So
you can also always add more chocolate.
That is true. Adding more chocolate. And we use semi-sweet chocolate, which I think next time I would probably use a dark chocolate because I like dark chocolate.
Okay.
But semi-sweet is good. So I'm going to...
Well,
see, I told you it falls apart.
It works.
Okay.
Go. Madame. All right, you guys. So we're going to try these. Delicious. They got to be delicious. Here we go.
Okay.
Look at that. Beautiful layering. Not.
There's definitely a 2-hand thing.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I like it.
Mm-hmm. Ah!
But Monica said to me once, "Well, you like everything that's on there."
Not everything, but pretty darn close.
Pretty darn close. Okay, guys. We have taste tested a lot of things for the country register. Mm-hmm. And I've been thinking, wouldn't it be a good idea to go back and revisit some of the things? Like we had that monster chocolate chip cookie. That was amazing.
That was your favorite?
That was actually my very, very favorite one. Wouldn't it be good to go back and taste test some of those things? We've had some things that are very similar, and just to do a taste test comparison. What do you think? Let us know.
And if you would like to be here that night, or every night that we do it, just understand we will allow studio audience whenever you want to be here.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if you're coming through for shop hop or whatever, you're willing to hang out at the end of your day.
Absolutely.
Should do like a baked good exchange.
Oh, there we go. While these two are eating, I'm going to show you a couple more things, and then I think we're going to call it a night. So I wanted to show you guys this newest pattern from Miss Christine Hobbs from Hobbs Designs. It's called Rhino Romp. Super cute mama rhino and her baby. It's just adorable. And I remember somebody, I was told that one of the gals who just purchased it recently, it's like the baby rhino's got like this kind of slight smile on his face. So I thought that was really cute.
He looks very happy.
And then I have ordered from the Connect Quilter these patterns. So they will be arriving tomorrow. So we have the Sailing School. We have Crossings. We have Starlit Courtyard. That one's an awesome one. We have Knotted. Shiny Blossoms. Party Crackers. Quartz Clusters. Echo Point. Hovering. Connecting Geese. And Small Change. So you guys, all of these are going to be coming in. We've already sold a few of them. Just let us know if you would like us to put your name on some of these so when they come in. These are amazing. This is a local pattern designer. She's out of Ames, the Connect Quilter. And if you can guess her name, she is originally from Canada, and she is just a hoot. Joanna is just a hoot. So you guys, that is all we have for you tonight. So thank you so much for hanging out with the best quilt shop owners here in Story City in Iowa Falls.
We will see you next week. Same so time, same so place.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.